Okay, we are in the kitchen and in Australia. Now, it's not quite like going back to the future because when Curtis launched last night, it was actually the next day. Listen, no matter what time it is always time to celebrate our #1 brand here at HSN. I'm Shannon. We love to be here in the kitchen on Fridays especially. You could win a $25 gift card just for getting social with us. And my question is, what are you going to be making with your today's special? I've already posted some of my ideas and what I was doing, but here are some of the things that I'm shopping for. Now, every week we do a phone call with the entire buying and planning team, production team, and we have a meeting of the minds. This was not in my show. I was mad. I'm like, we have to celebrate the best of everything that Chef Curtis has. Well, he has a weekly deal drop, which means it's like another today's special with free shipping. It's a limited time only price. I am gonna be buying this because not only does it's a 2-in-1, this is a special hinging mechanism where you can open it up, and I don't care whether you're doing hamburgers or hot dogs or quesadillas. You can double your square footage on this with one little press of a button. That is coming up in limited quantities in my show. And then, this is my gotta have it, and I'm just gonna tell you with the quantities that we have left, here's a little sidebar story on this. This was also not supposed to be in my show. We sell one of these for $41 and change. We sell one of these for $41 and change. Two. And can I tell you something? The quantities that we have remaining are actually less than what Curtis and I sold in one show when it was the original price. Yep. Buckle up. Kids, it's gonna be a bumpy night, a fun night. Do you know almost 500 perfect reviews? So I'm just telling you, when we say we gotta have it, you gotta shop, you gotta call, you gotta get it. You want your little black dress accessory in the kitchen. So not only does the glove almost pay for the purchase, I bought sliced kiwi and strawberries at that big food place where they brag about things being whole. The flex pay was less than I spent for one little container of sliced strawberries and kiwis. If you only did fruit, if you only did coleslaw, if you only did cucumbers, if you only made zucchini noodles, what am I talking about? It's the gotta get it item. It's his first time ever. And you know what? It's your last show. Finest value of the day. Okay, if you have not called in our today's special yet, get it, grab it, do it, start calling, whatever it takes. We know and love Chef Curtis Stone in the kitchen. He is our Michelin man. He's our #1 brand. He has never done this. Durapan, or his Dura nonstick coating, is famous. He's sold over 4 million pans with that coating. And here's the thing. I don't care if you're doing sticky buffalo mozzarella or just a cucumber that has like some moisture and kind of sticks to your mandolin. Everybody, I don't care whether you want it to be fast, if you want it to be quick, if you want it to be healthy, if you want it to be safer, you have to get this. And by the way, this is your last show, final opportunity. It's also done in fun fashion colors. He hasn't done anything like this. Well, this is almost 5 years in the making. You can choose it in this great green. We've got our turquoise. We've got our blue, which is like a lapis lazuli blue. We've got my slate blue. We've got our Curtis Stone gray. I love that lavender. I am getting, oh, last call on the yellow. That is my pick of the show. Black, white, then we have it in cherry red, and we have it in your red. And guess what, my friends? For less than you would spend for this safety glove, which by the way, I bought it for the glove, not even necessarily for the mandolin, just because I'm a klutz in the kitchen. This has a level 5, the top grade in terms of safety. I gotta get him out here. 5 flex pay on all Chef Curtis Stone. Going to the land down under. My friend, the Michelin man, our #1 brand. I sound like Oprah. I love ya, Chef Curtis Stone. What a day to celebrate.
Isn't it? Shannon, listen, I've got a surprise for you. You've always got surprises for me.
I do.
I spoke to my mum and I said to her, Mum, come in. She said, no, I'm going to see the kids. And I said, I'm on with Shannon. She's like, oh, okay, I'll come in. So Mum's going to pop in and see us a little later on. But welcome to Australia, everyone. We're so excited to host you down here. Guys, I'm just going to get down to it because once you see this in action, yeah, I'll talk to you about all the features as I go through it, but it is an incredible tool. You get the Durapan, right, which means it slides. You get this cut-proof glove, and I'll just cut straight to the chase. Get it? Cut to the chase. Look, Shannon, a brand new knife, and look at what I'm doing. I'm cutting on my hand. You can put 5 pounds of pressure with a blade without cutting yourself, okay? So that cut-resistant glove is everything. Okay, let's see this in action, shall we? Look at this. I literally cut you some beautiful slices of potato. There they all are under there. Whoop. And it is just so easy to use. So whether you want to use it on a thin setting or whether you want to use it on a thick setting, that is totally up to you, right? Think about all of the different things that you'll be using your potatoes for now that you know that you can cut them perfectly uniform, whether you've got it thin or thick, perfectly every single time, which means they're going to cook perfectly, by the way. If you want to use the guard, we're sending you home with the guard, of course, but here's something else that you need to understand. If you just bought this as a chip maker, and I've just gone ahead and moved that around, watch this, Shannon. Look at this, my friend. See how they just push right out? And of course, these beautiful big French fries right here. It would help if I said it on the French fry setting, wouldn't it? It's a little bit late here, Shannon, or should I say a little bit early? Okay, so that's how you set it. Let me get another potato, because I don't want you to think that it doesn't work. Okay, so you just go straight on through. Now you see what I was intending to do, don't you? So that's very, very simple and easy to use. You will not cut yourself with this cut-proof glove. If you want to use this, of course you can, and this is how you do it. You just go ahead, put that straight in there, Shannon, and you go straight through. So same deal, nothing changes, nothing different. You can use it, you don't have to use it. The choice is yours. They're your chips. It happens so quickly, and that's the beautiful thing. You want to cook like a chef? It's very easy. You've just got to do the prep like a chef. And of course, we all love cooking, but none of us really love doing the chopping and the dicing, do we? Well, you will when you get this home. Shannon, tell them about the colours. I'm going to get some fruit and show you. Starchy potatoes, no problem. Wait till you see soft fruits on this, because it's just a dream.
Absolutely. Okay, going. I am getting my butter yellow now. By the way, if you find and like me on Facebook, I was already playing around with this in the kitchen. I did a shaved zucchini vegetable salad. But frankly, we have sold corn strippers for this. So, thank you, Rick. So just to kind of tempt your taste buds, listen, I am a klutz in the kitchen, and I don't care whether you're trying to eat healthy, if you're trying to eat fast, if you want to take the prep out of the prep, you absolutely have to get this. By the way, those are Chef's seasonings that I used for this, which are world class. My butter yellow is almost gone. And remember, the devil's in the details with Chef. This cut-proof glove, I can tell you for a fact, I have purchased this for about half the price of the admission elsewhere. I mean, I think the set of 2 might actually be gone on hsn.com, so even that little trim is in that matching color. But no kidding, if you want it, you need to do it. And incidentally, now, and Chef even told me, now Shannon, you're gonna wanna go fast because it's so easy. Now we do the guard, but I gotta be honest with you, I like to get things done in the kitchen, so I'm doing some slices. So if you're doing pickling, if you're doing canning, if you're just doing, your salads, your mise en place, you turn that little dial, that little knob, and guess what? You want to do zucchini fries, you want to do zucchini noodles, you want to do zoodle your cucumbers, you want to julienne, as Chef was saying. You get the prettiest thing ever and uniform. So whether it's onions and you want it to reduce beautifully in a sauce, or whether it's potatoes and you're doing a gratin, because we fancy, we're not even calling it scalloped potatoes, we're calling it an au gratin. But if you've got your corn on the cob, Chef and I have sold corn strippers for this price. So I don't care if it's your waffle fries, if it's your French fries, if it's your tomatoes, if it's your onions, you can get fancy, you can be fast, you can be safe, and you are not getting this price after this show. My butter yellow is almost gone. My butter yellow is almost gone. And then Rick, I'm guessing our most popular colors are probably the turquoise and the red. Okay, the red, that's the red, or there's the cherry red, there's our red, and then here's our stone gray. only for my show, and the turquoise. I'm gonna turn things back over to Chef because I need to order my butter yellow before those 2 dozen are gone. And Chef, that's just it, from vegetables to fruits to salads to coleslaw to fast, easy, healthy. This is a secret in professional chefs' kitchens, isn't it?
I mean, look at what I'm doing, Shannon. Perfect thin little slices of orange. You can do all of your citruses. I've started with orange. I've got some lemon over here, limes, of course. You can go as fast as you like because that cut-resistant glove means you are not going to cut yourself. You can use the stand like I am. You can tuck that away and go handheld. It's totally up to you. You can do hard vegetables. You can do ridiculously soft ones as well. Look at the kiwi fruit, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the slices. Now, with one quick, and there's no extra pieces. Once you're done, the whole thing goes into the dishwasher. Can you buy these prepared vegetables at the grocery store? Of course you can, but it's really expensive to do it that way. So I would suggest you go ahead and you grab hold of this right now because there's no preservatives in your food, which is much, much better for you, of course. You can see the quantity that you are able to get through. And I told you, Shannon, it's kind of addictive, isn't it? It's really fun. You can't put it down. And look at all of that in just seconds. You know, you're able to go through a crazy volume. We even went out and got an industrial size scraper because I was like, I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to be going through a ton of food. And let me show you how simple it is to use. You want to go back to slicing. It's a quick move on that dial. This is the yellow that's about to be sold out. You guys, you were right, Shannon. Unfortunately, we sold through those gloves first thing this morning. You can see just how quickly, simply, and easily this works. I mean, imagine the coleslaw that you can make. If you want to use the tool, which is the guard, please go ahead and go for that. That's absolutely fine. It works brilliantly as well. You can see it going straight through there. But, I mean, when you can do that much, whether it's onions, who likes cutting onions?
Oh,
I know no one likes cutting onions, and because now you don't have to worry too much. Shannon, you and I, great minds think alike. Look at what I brought out right at the start. I mean, I love offering you crazy value, you guys. You can pick up 2 of these, the grill and the griddle, for less than 25 bucks. I'm just going to say it one more time, because last time we did this, Shannon, we sold 10,000. We've sold 2,000 already. We haven't even got there yet. The grill and the griddle are less than $25. We are going to do a demonstration on it pretty soon, but I know it's going to sell out. So I'm just giving you fair warning on the griddle. It's coming up.
Oh, Chef, here's what they're telling me, and you're right. We have fewer remaining on my don't ask, don't tell value. That 2 for 1, it's better than a buy one, get one. We sell one of those pans for over $40. Going, gone. Is my butter yellow gone? It's gone. Okay, I got in under the wire. The classic blue is gonna be next, and then don't miss out on that turquoise. Remember that cherry red is on fire. Chef includes a great little, little manual and instruction booklet. Now again, he even said, now Shannon, you know, I know how you roll. You're gonna wanna go fast. But check this out, with one little turn of the knob, I went from this to this to this. Now those could be potato chips to even like long, like if you want to do a zucchini lasagna. I mean, you want to do like a vegan lasagna. That's how I use this to slice my little zucchini noodles. I'm telling you, with the turn of a button. Now, remember, we are including the guard. Frankly, I like that cut-proof glove because I just like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. And then remember, as thin or as thick as you want, and only for my show. Now, if I can do that, and nobody's a bigger klutz in the kitchen, in life or in the kitchen than me. You can do this, you have to have this, you gotta try it. That is a gotta get it price, and we are doing that free shipping. Of course, unconditional 30-day return policy. Everything on Chef Curtis Stone is that 5-pay flex pay, but you're gonna have to do it now, because remember, this is the last show for tonight. Curtis, on my Don't Ask, Don't Tell, my Don't Tell Mama special, I think we're gonna sell it out in this show. That's coming up later. But doggone it, people just have to get this at home because that Durapan coating elevates it. It takes it in a whole new place where mandolins have never gone, doesn't it?
Oh, you've never seen one like this ever before, because no one's ever been made like this ever before. And no one's been sold with one of these incredible gloves, by the way, not the simplest things to get. Look at what I'm doing right now, Shannon. These beautiful waffle fries, right? They're just potatoes. You just give a 90-degree turn. So, right, I've gone from, let me show you how simple it is. You just bring this back out, and then what you do is you just turn it around. So I've gone from that straight edge blade to that crinkle cut blade, right? You close it back up so there's no pieces or parts to be worried about losing. Now, you can do those straight, my kids love these, those beautiful straight crinkle cut fries, no problem. And I'll move this back so you get to see them falling out, right? But if you want to make it just a little thinner, all you do now, if you want to get those beautiful waffle fries, is give it, see how I'm just giving it a 90-degree turn? And look at how they come out. Absolutely perfect every single time. If you've got kids or grandkids, they will go crazy for these. And they're just so, so easy to make. I'll lift it up so you can see me doing them. Crazy, right?
Wow, Chef. And you know, that's just it.
Really,
There's
really
no
fun.
waste. It's safer. It's smarter. I'm telling you, it's almost addictive. It's kind of therapeutic. I mean, seriously, you're going to get this at home. You're going to be like, I love it. I'm making salads. You're doing pickles. I mean, that is your ultimate tool. And then remember, you want to change that cut. Just rotate that little dial. Rotate that little dial. Then suddenly, I'm a julienne because I'm fancy. I'm fancy. Well, hopefully you're calling to get yours. I mean, prep in the kitchen has never been easier. Hey, don't forget, the saucepan set was our birthday surprise, and it debuted today. Has almost perfect 5-star ratings, almost perfect 5-star ratings. Let me just tell you, they sold 4 times as many of them as they were supposed to, so I would recommend doing that. And then Capri, do we have my little buy one, get one, the slide out pans? I'm gonna hold those like a little baby, because I want you to get them before they're gone. Chef is supposed to be on the air tomorrow, and you know, I always feel like, get it while you got it. Thank you, Capri. Look at this. Yeah, we've been on the air 15 minutes. I'm already doing naughty things. All right, last call you all on the buy one, get one pan set. We have fewer of these remaining than we actually sold the last time that Chef and I were on the air, and that was at the regular price. Here's something I'm gonna be getting, I want you to get. So Chef is not only our Michelin-starred chef, he's our #1 brand here at HSN. That is #1 in all brands, #1 in cookware, but he is highest customer rating, but he's also our #1 brand in food. So here's what he did. He took his #1 selling steak or beef item, he took our #1 item of all time in food, and that would be the salmon. And guess what? He's giving you both for about what you would be spending for the salmon. Frankly, the ribeyes, I will just tell you, because I shop for them, they sell for more than that. At least I have purchased them for more than that in a different configuration, of course. So you're getting 4 of the 6-ounce, his famous Faroe Island salmon. You're also getting 4 of the 8-ounce, the Uruguayan grass-fed beef ribeye. Now, when I was talking to the buyer earlier this week, she said, Shannon, do you even know this ribeye, it's like the privileged class. It is like the elite. It's like the royalty of ribeye. And you can choose it on the single or the auto ship. Now, if you do the auto ship, Rick, I'm sure I'm probably the most limited in the auto ship. That's what I'm gonna go on. So on the auto ship, it's debuting right now. I've got 700 and 700 only. So gotta defer back to Chef, of course, broadcasting live from Australia. We know him as our #1 brand, our Michelin-starred chef. But Chef, you also started your illustrious career as a butcher. So this is near and dear to your heart, isn't it?
It sure is. I mean, I love great seafood and I love great meat. I started my career as a butcher and then I moved to Europe. Of course, I got super obsessed with cooking and now I went right back to my roots and I now own a butcher shop again. So things go in circles, don't they? But to me, sourcing great product is what my job is as both a chef and a butcher. And oh my goodness, today I have our #1 selling steak line, our meat line, which is the ribeye, the Australian grass-fed beef. Let me lift that up so you get a good look at that. And also my #1 selling food line at HSN altogether is this gorgeous Faroe Island salmon. I'll take you to the Faroe Islands in just a moment, Shannon, but we've got this cooking for you. You are getting 4 ribeyes, 4 salmon. It is an unbelievable deal. These are big, juicy ribeyes. In fact, Shannon, I started cooking some. I couldn't help myself. Over here is my contact grill. So you can see how I can grill from both sides. I'm actually grilling literally the ribeye from both sides by dropping it down. So yes, it looks like a panini press, but it's a contact grill. It's a floating hinge, so it's really nice and light. And by the way, I press one button and I open that right up, and then I can, oh, thanks, Trev. I can go ahead and pop my salmon on this side while my ribeye are cooking up the front there. So I'm going to be grilling while we're doing this. Joe's bringing it to me. But before we even get into the meat or the salmon, I'd love to show you Gwen, my butcher shop. So I've got this tiny little butcher shop in Hollywood. It's a tiny, beautiful little store. We service maybe, you know, 50 or so guests per day. That's all that we can handle. But let's go to that little piece of B-roll and I can show you exactly where we are and what we do. We source wonderful meat. When we're talking beef, we bring our beef from Australia. This is grass-fed beef. We do that in our butcher shop, and we're bringing that to you as well. Or maybe we're not quite ready. Oh, there you are. Amazing. So this is the butcher shop, and you can see it's attached to my restaurant. We're now bringing you countrywide to everyone in the nation the most beautiful food with, and we're bringing it to you right now. So it is just such a wonderful, wonderful privilege to be able to go out and meet the farmers and then bring you this incredible food and then be able to show it to you. It's just, Shannon, to be able to deliver that to everyone is just such an honor. Now, we're running a little behind on our steak and our salmon, Shannon, so forgive us, but I know you have some right there.
You do,
so why don't you show everyone what you have, and then we'll come back over here in just a moment. I was digging in.
By the way, and maybe you'll see it in the corner of your screen, the contact grill, the contact grill. Oh, get that contact grill. It is the coolest thing ever. Hey, and I might be misspeaking, so I'll double check on hsn.com, and maybe my producer Rick can help me. To my knowledge, this is the only way to get chef's ribeyes right now. And I'm just speaking from personal experience. I was talking to Rick, my producer, about this before the show, and he's been trying to get the ribeye. I've been trying to get the ribeye. I've got the ribeye now. Now, here's the thing. If you want it on the auto ship, I have the final 700. It is debuting during this show. And I remind you, because people are gonna be channel surfing, do I choose the ribeye or do I choose the salmon? You are getting both. You are getting 4 of the 6-ounce Faroe Island salmon. You are getting 4 of the 8-ounce Uruguayan grass-fed beef ribeye. I'm just telling you, I know, sorry, we're amongst friends, so I'm gonna pick this up on my hands. Now, this is cooked a little, I would say this is well done. And you know, I have a tendency to go to like medium rare, but I can tell you if it is this moist and this juicy, okay, that's a well done steak. Let me just tell you, that's well done. And on look at that. If I am getting that kind of juice on a well done steak, I'm just telling you, this is melting your mouth. And like I said, forgive me for doing this, you know, we're amongst friends, but you see how juicy that is? And remember again, now you are getting both. These are his #1 items in, well, first of all, he's #1 in food, #1 brand. Number one. And then the salmon, I gotta give that a little love, because this is the salmon that literally defies all other salmon you have ever tried. Not only moist and delectable and delicious, it is center cut, which I went to, remember that grocery store where I was telling you I bought the sliced strawberries and kiwi for the flex pay of your today's special? I had to beg the seafood monger to do a center cut for me on some fish I was buying, and begrudgingly he did it. So all of those little pin bones are removed. It is a center cut. It is perfect and precision cut. And then that steak. I'm telling you, juicy, moist, delectable, and delicious. Chef, frankly, it does not get any better than this, does it?
It sure does. I mean, Shannon, have a look at this salmon. Look at how it flakes. So this is straight out of the pan, and you can just see that incredible quality. Go and ask your doctor whether you should be eating salmon, and I guarantee you their answer will be, oh yeah, you sure should. I mean, the flavor of this Faroe Island salmon is insanely good. It's full of omega-3s. It's full of essential fatty acids. Oh my goodness. And I'm doing something good for myself right now. That tastes divine. I'm going to show you the ribeyes, Shannon. Look at the size of these beautiful grass-fed Aussie ribeyes. I'm going to stack up. Oh my goodness, that salmon is so good. I mean, we've got the best of both worlds, the salmon and the rib. I'm going to cut straight on through these ribeyes for you just to show you how perfectly juicy they are on the inside. You've seen them clearly, that golden brown on the outside. I mean, are you joking me? Have a look at those gorgeous steaks right there. I'll just edit this out and just give you a bit better look. There we go. Get out of there, veggies. I love my veggies, but when you've got steak like this, Shannon, I mean, hello.
That's the main event.
Look, it barely fits on the board. I mean, you've seen this steak in all its glory, and you have to bear with me because I am going to eat and talk at the same time. My mum's in the room. She does not like it when I do this, Shannon, but frankly, Mama, I'm real sorry, but I don't care. Look how tender it is. It is just so melt in your mouth. You know ribeyes are the king of steak, and I tell you what, when you have a taste of this unbelievable beef, oh man, man, Shannon.
Right? Chef, okay,
I know we're embarrassing ourselves, and I don't care. Oh, yum.
It wouldn't be the first time, nor do I doubt that it will be the last, that I embarrass myself. I mean, seriously. But that beef, you know, the thing is, Chef, in his illustrious career, we are so lucky to have him, Iron Chef now too as well. The whole idea is, it's that elevated quality. This is not the salmon that you see at your meat market. This is not the beef that you see in the beef counter at your grocery store. And Chef, I'm not trying to put shame in anybody's game, but the truth of the matter is meat prices, food prices, but especially with regard to seafood and a higher caliber cut of meat. But you can't really even compare this to what people have tried at their local grocery store or meat market based on the production, the grass feeding, the sourcing of the salmon. I mean, it's just a better taste in addition to being a one-time only price unless you're doing that auto ship, right?
Well, Shannon, have a look at how easy it is to cook as well. I mean, I'm working here off my contact grill. I've just turned over my beautiful steaks. Have a look at the salmon. I mean, are you joking? This is the most beautiful Faroe Island salmon that you will ever see. Let me grab myself a piece. It's just come out of the oven here and show it to you. It flakes up so beautifully and easily. The wonderful thing here, Shannon, is these are individually snap frozen and you keep them in your freezer. It is so simple and easy to go on through there. Let me show you this. I mean, it is just as beautiful and just as delicate as the Faroe Islands themselves. It's a pristine environment, and the flavor of the salmon is just as pristine.
Oh, man. Chef, I'm telling you.
Yum.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Oh, man.
Isn't that something?
It is so good. You have outdone yourself. And, you know, I want to thank you. Now, you can actually buy the ribeyes separately, but here's my thing. This is your surf and turf. Ultimate heart healthy benefits in addition to being better for your pocketbook. This is a one and done. It's our number one food item with his number one beef item. This is the best of everything. And you don't pick, you get both of them. By the way, though, if you want that auto ship, I think, Rick, we have fewer than 700 to go around. If you want the auto ship, now remember, here's the thing about the auto ship. I'll give you an example. I am on auto ship for a burger ribeye configuration. I'm the only one who's getting that because I'm on auto ship. It's sold out. So if you do the auto ship, that's the secret to the success of this. If you secure auto ship, the onus is on HSN. We hold that value for as long as you're enrolled in auto ship. But then regardless of whether or not hsn.com is out of it, you get it. You do, and you get it for this show. And remember, we're paying to send it to you. Everything on Chef Curtis Stone is on 5 Flex Pay, so that makes it $23 and change to get home. Hey, I know a lot of you have been calling on the contact grill, but you have to get our buy one, get one pan set. That is coming up, actually, I think right after this little timeout. Anyway, we'll give you that item number on that because I know hundreds of you have already pre-ordered. And our birthday, we love surprises. So we love for everybody to celebrate. In fact, we've got our Birthday Bash secret sale. All you need is that secret word confetti. And then you go to hsn.com, and in that search bar, you put confetti in the search bar, and that will reveal your deals. So you can get an additional 25% off jewelry, beauty, apparel, home decor, and more. And you gotta act quick because that is only for a limited time. Capri, I'm sorry, I think I left my slide out pans over there. Thank you. Hey, Rick, how many of the slide out pans have we already been spoken for? Okay, now, do you know over over 300 of you said yes to this before we even got there. My producer, Rick, doubted me, which I'm shocked because I've known him for over 20 years. The quantity that we have of this pan, one of them sells for $41. $41. The quantity that we have is about what Chef and I sold in our last show together last month. Now, I'll leave it at that. I'll let the rest of you do your interpretation. We've sold almost 3,000 of these already. We sold 300 in just that little preview. Promise me you're gonna try this. That's coming up in a full airing in just a few moments. Right now, though, we have to give a little bit of love to accessories in the kitchen, which Chef is really famous for. The big thing for me is a cordless knife is, well, first of all, cordless knife is kind of an innovation. I mean, can you imagine your life without your cell phone, or can you imagine your life without your microwave oven? A carving knife is great for even things like stone fruit or your angel food cake, or even, you know, doing like little carving into your ice cream cartons. Yes, it carves your meat beautiful. Even things that are soft, like challah breads or, you know, fresh bread out of the oven. The whole key here is, though, it's cordless. And then, of course, you get these multiple blades, the different blades in that serration, depending on the job that you're doing. On sale for $59.95. Customers love this. It's F5 FlexPay, as is all Chef Curtis Stone. Choose it in the black or in the red. Chef, I know this is really limited, but are you going to carve into some meat, or do you have something going on in your kitchen out there?
Well, Shannon, I couldn't help myself. I just, you know, look, yes, we're talking about that griddle. It is coming up. I've just carried this over with these gorgeous little racks that you can also pick up. I'm resting my steak. I'm resting my gorgeous salmon. I'm actually just going to make myself a steak sandwich. So when you've got beautiful beef like this, I'll put those steaks up. Now, with this cordless electric knife, you get two blades. You get the carving knife and you get the bread knife. You can see this one's a little shorter and a little thicker, so it'll go through those thicker breads, crusty breads. And this, of course, is my carving knife. So here, Shannon, have a look at how it just glides through that beef like butter. And we have some roast coming out of the oven any minute now, and I'm going to show you those. But you can see with those couple of steaks, and look how big those beautiful ribeyes are. If you're still in the ordering process for that surf and turf, you will not be sad about it. I can promise you that. Then, of course, you would switch the blade, but I'm going to cheat here. Have a look. I can go straight through the crustiest bread. I'll do it on an angle so you get to see just how simple and easy. By the way, you can cut it that way if you want. You can also go straight through the entire loaf. I think so often we don't buy loaves because we're too nervous of getting them home and then having to cut them, right? But you can cut through it that way, you can cut through it that way, and then you make the most beautiful steak sandwich. But I know we're short on time on this demonstration because we are going to quite quickly get to our beautiful two-piece pan. This is the slide-out pan. You've seen me use it here as a roaster. This is a roast chicken. So I'm going to go straight on through here and carve that beautiful chicken breast. This is the beautiful thing, Shannon, because it's cordless. I can be doing this at the dining room. I can be out by the grill. I can be in the kitchen using it. It is so many beautiful ways to do it. The perfect little accompaniment for it, too, is this granny fork. I call it the granny fork. It's a two-piece granny fork, and it is just such a wonderful piece. Really allows you to sort of hold on to everything it is that you are slicing. By the way, Shannon, you can also go straight through the bone if you would like to go through that bone. Go straight on through the bone of the chicken as well. So you'll be using it for your roast, of course, but that's only half the fun. You'll also be using it to cut the perfect portion of a cake, for instance. I can't stop eating that ribeye, and I know how rude that is, and I apologize. But you know what? It just tastes so good. Here's a cake, Shannon, and I want to cut perfect portions. So, of course, our bundt pan helps us. You go straight on through, but then you can go straight through the next piece of that as well. And then you can see how I'm able to cut, whether it's big pieces, half pieces. The great news is it's all super uniform, and it is so quick and fast. So it is just amazing and easy. Shannon, no cord means no problems. It's that simple.
It absolutely is, and it is on sale. Became a runaway customer favorite at the higher price. And remember, you get the 2-blade system, but in different serrations, depending on what you're using it for. And everything on Chef Curtis Stone's repertoire is 5 flexible payments. Hey, I hope you're still calling in his today's special. This is his last show for it. Call back, but my don't ask. Oh, they even took it. Well, you know what? My pick of the show coming up in a minute.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
45 years, one epic celebration.
It's HSN's birthday, and we're going big.
Really big.
July will be filled with birthday surprises.
An insider's look on the HSN app.
And just wait until you see our guest list.
The icing on the cake?
For the first time ever, get free shipping on all today's specials
And weekly deal drops.
Every day's a party all month long on HSN.
Be prepared for an overwhelming amount of compliments.
Any woman who wants to be empowered, feel the confidence of wearing something real, that's my girl.
I have good news. It's never too late to improve your skin.
I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking.
Are you ready?
Celebrate HSN's birthday with the HSN card. You'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $399 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Love birthday surprises? We do too. Shop your favorite brands and products at prices worth celebrating.
Well, they say birthdays are full of surprises, or at least good ones, and here's something they added to my show for you. When Chef Curtis Stone, our Michelin man, our #1 brand, the man responsible for your today's special, when he was with me last month, we sold almost as many of these pans as we do have left. It is my gotta have it, and let me just show you why. We have an if purchased separately that almost defies belief. One of these pans, $41.95, okay? $41.95. And then the griddle, basically another $41.95. So it's almost $100 worth of cookware at $83.90. We are doing it for this show. We're doing it for this hour. We're doing it as long as supplies last. I mean, trust me, I know they're gonna try to get to it over the weekend, but the truth is, I would get it, I would buy it now, I would buy more than one, because at the end of the day, I don't care whether you're starting with Chef Curtis Stone with over 4 million of his pans out there in HSN land, or you just want to cook fast and healthy, you want the buy of the century, you want this. You choose it in that classic blue, there's our turquoise, there's our slate blue, there's our white, there's our Curtis Stone gray, there's our, I think we're calling it cherry red in the system, aren't we, Rick? Or just red? This is the red, or the cherry red, or and there's our black. And then I have got the, what we call our classic red, which is more of like a deeper Merlot red. Okay. Oh, and red is the most limited. In fact, I think it was Chef's lovely wife who wanted him to do that red, in addition to his fabulous son who helped create this concept. So now back to Australia, and Chef, I don't care whether people want to try your brand, if they want the best buy of the century on your pans, absolutely has to be this better than a buy one, get one, doesn't it?
It sure does. I mean, Shannon, there is no better pan for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Look, I've got eggs and bacon over here. So with no oil or butter, if you haven't tried the Durapan, forget about a try me price. This is a steal me price. You are getting this at an insane price, but it won't last. When they're gone, they're gone. They won't be back in for a very long time, certainly not this year. I can wipe that pan out and start cooking again. That's why everybody loves it. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit more of that surf and turf action. I've got my Faroe Island salmon going in here, and over there, I've got my beautiful big ribeye steaks. Okay, let's see. I just put these on, so I don't know if I've got enough colour. Oh, yeah, I do. You're able to grill the most beautiful looking food. I mean, are you joking me? Have a look at how fabulous that looks. And then talk about nothing sticks. Shannon, look here. I'm doing eggs. Look at this. Look how nothing sticks to this pan, right? So if you're doing a beautiful scramble like that, this is how Lindsay likes it. And seeing this was her colour, you're absolutely right, Shannon. This is for you, my darling. She's here with me in Australia, of course. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of cheese. Mum's on her way over. She's got something to show you, Shannon. One of the dishes that she used to serve me as a young man. She's also going to probably slap my hand for talking with my mouth full. I'm always joking about it. I was thinking if my mum could see me. Well, she's here with me today. But Shannon, look at the omelette that you'll be able to make, or call it a scramble, whatever you like. I'm just going to go ahead, push that egg down, and then you pick it up, you flip it over, and look at that. Put the pan back on the heat without even worrying about anything burning, because all you do with Durapan is wipe it clean. You've seen that so many times. And then you start cooking again. So next for me is a stir fry. I'm going to get my chicken in there, and then some onions and some shallots that we cut on our mandolin, of course. And then I'm going to throw some broccoli in. So we're going to do a beautiful big sort of flat plate or griddle. And don't be such a towel thief. All weekend. You know what? In kitchens, in restaurants, you've got to always get around and clean up the mess. But I'm always like, Trev, don't steal my towel. I need my towel. Have a look at those beautiful steaks, golden brown every single time. And Shannon, I mean, go to town. Tell them about the value.
You read my mind.
I've got so much to cook, but
could you tell I was chomping at the bit? Because I don't want anybody to miss out. My mind is blown. We have almost 1,000 people in the various forms of ordering. I say, get it, grab it. Get it now, because I can't promise what's going to happen tomorrow. If you want Lindsay's pick, that's Chef's beautiful wife. That is that cherry red. Rick, are we in the hundreds now remaining? Maybe you could help take me on a tour of what we got left in each color. So there's that cherry red. I think that is the first one that's going to sell out. Am I correct? Oh, the red, the classic red. 500 only, and that is our most popular, and that is Chef's classic red in the kitchen, so it'll match back to his set, you know, anything you like. I know people are channel surfing, they're like, Shannon, which one do I choose? Right? You think that the grill is $24.99. It's not. The grill and the griddle. This is $41.95. This is $41.95. 500 and 500 of you only can get that classic red. Rick, which is the next color that is the most limited? My blue slate. Many of you know, if you watch me, I have a Curtis Stone kitchen, but I do, there's my blue slate. Sorry, I'm pouring the wrong one. I do blue slate or turquoise and red in my Curtis Stone kitchen. So that's your turquoise, that's your blue slate, 700 and 700 only. Remember that blue slate matches back to any of the blue slate that Chef has done. There's kind of our classic blue. That's like a J. King lapis lazuli blue. We celebrate Foodie Fridays in a big way, and frankly, this could have been another Today's Special. I'll be honest with you, it's better than we did offer something similar as a Today's Special. There's our Curtis Stone Gray. There is that cherry red. That's Lindsay's pick. I think we're getting ready to dip into the hundreds remaining on that. And then classic black, if you don't know where to go. You know, if you are new to HSN, Chef gets more new names, and not only our #1 brand, with over 4 million of his pans out there, you have to try this cookware. And if you were to try anything, make it get this pan. You could do little grilled flatbreads, you could do your frittatas, you can obviously do your ribs, your burgers, I mean, anything in this. Chef, it's important, I think, as you are demonstrating this, to maybe, as we get to our saucepan giveaway, it's the Durapan coating in addition to the better than a buy one, get one price that makes this such a great offer, isn't it?
Well, Shannon, have a look at the pan here. I just cooked 2 big ribeyes, right? Now watch this, you guys. I wipe that mess, that burnt on mess, away in 2 little swipes. You can see I'm cooking this over a pretty ferocious heat, right? I go ahead and I wipe all of that away, and guess what? In this pan, I start cooking again. I've got filet mignons going in there. I could be putting, you know what, I'll put a couple of burgers and a couple of fillets right beside each other. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? Now, I do have an animation, Shannon, if you would like for me to show you exactly how we build this cookware, because you're right, no one else has Durapan. This is the only place in the world to get it. We're giving you the slide out, both the grill and the griddle, and what I mean by slide out is your food will literally slide right on out. You get 5 layers of that non-stick. It is the Durapan that makes the difference. The 5 layers mean that you can use stainless steel utensils, nothing sticks to it. And when I say nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, you've seen me burn cheese, you've seen me melt sugar, you've seen me do it all on this. The price here is absolutely bananas. I keep seeing it and thinking, how can that be possible? The truth is, it can't be, but it is. So go ahead and take advantage of it. I'm so excited for you to get this home. You are gonna freak out when you cook with it. I mean, we are real busy, guys. Just skip the line. Go straight to hsn.com. Grab your color while you still can. I'm going to make you a promise. This will be sold out on this visit without question.
Oh,
all right? So if you want to grab it, don't mess around.
Well, in fact, you know, to that end, Chef,
right now,
right? You know, I know Mama Lorraine, you know, pesters you or asks you when things, you know, when she sees something that she likes online, and boy, I love her so much. I was just thinking about that the other night. I thought, we got to get Miss Lorraine here in the studio. But if you want the #1 color, I can tell you for a fact, this will be your final airing of his #1 color, period. We have the fewer than 300 of the red, and that final 200 of the red. You see where we're going with this? Going, gone. It is see, now I used to say get arrested red. My producer Rick is nicer than I am, so he says Trans Am red. Pick your poison, folks. If you're with me, you're getting in trouble. You could get arrested in the Trans Am. But the #1 color in the kitchen, we have 200 and 200 only. Actually, the red and the black are the most popular. And I'll just tell you, if you're getting this as a gift, get that black, get that black, oh, get that black. Because it's like the little black dress in the kitchen. Certainly works with like the little black dress when it comes to accessories in his mandolin. Final airing of his #1 color right now. 200 of you and 200 only can get his red. The cherry red, we're getting ready to dip into the hundreds. The black is the second most popular color. The gray, the white. Now here are the blues. The slate blue is the most popular. Slate blue, I've only got 700, Rick, or 600. Okay, sorry, only 600 of that slate blue. So my personal prediction is both the red and the slate blue will be gone in this airing. That's my personal prediction. There's the turquoise, there's that classic blue, which is like a lapis lazuli blue. And black, we are now basically fewer than 1,000. So when we say going, gone, it is a $5 flex pay to get it at home. Chef, no kidding, with almost 700 perfect reviews. And that was when, we'll show the if purchase separately, that's when these were $41 a piece. This is mind-blowing, isn't it?
Because you're absolutely right. There's a thing called perceived value. Now, if you're spending $40 for one of these, you want it to be amazing, right? If you're spending $24 for 2 of them, your perception's going to change ever so slightly. But I want your perception to be super high. I want you to expect the world out of this thing, and guess what? It's going to deliver. I'm going to my oven. Excuse me, Trav. I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in here, and then I'm going to invite my mum in, Shannon, because I know she's dying to see you. Have a look at this. Now, this is straight out of the oven, straight out of a red-hot oven, and you can see it's a macaroni and cheese, but here's the whole idea of the slide-out. See how we've designed this, that the macaroni and cheese literally just slides out of the pan, and then I can drop this down. I'm going to give it a real quick wipe, Mum used to make the most delicious roast when I was a boy. I still talk about them, Shannon. I try and recreate them for my kids. So I asked her to do something special today, and she has. Mum, come on in, because I want you to come and say hi to everybody. I'm going to turn my salmon while she walks on over. Oh, look at that. Faroe Island salmon. Hello, Mum.
Hello, darling.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now, Shannon, we've worked through the night tonight. It's now 10 o'clock in the morning. Mum was lucky enough to go home and have a sleep, but Trav and I, we're looking a little worse for wear because we've been here all day. But, Mum, you can say hi to Shannon. I know you guys have met before.
Hi, Shannon.
Oh, I love it so much.
Lovely to see you.
It's so good to see you. By the way, that is your color. You should, you know, I'm going to steal that shirt. Pink is your color. I mean, by the way.
Thank you.
Lorraine, you're Chef's lucky charm. Do you know you just sold out of one of the colors for him?
Uh-oh. Which one?
The red is gone. The red is gone.
Red's gone.
Favorite.
I know. Lorraine, do you have another favorite? I know. Now you can't pick favorite sons. I know that wouldn't be allowed for moms, right? But do you have another favorite color?
I do actually like the white.
Oh. Because she's got some turquoise in it. She's a bit eclectic, my mum. Well, she's got an apartment here in Melbourne. They live down on the beach. So she's got a couple of different coloured kitchens, don't you?
Yes,
yeah.
White in Melbourne, and I've got stone and red in Point Lonsdale in Geelong.
Don't tell them the address, Mum. You never know. You know, they might come knocking on the door.
Oh, that'd be good. Shannon?
That's right. She'd be like, yeah, come on over. Mum, look at this. I threw a handful of cheese into this pan just to show you how the Durapan works. Look at it. Even burnt-on cheese lifts right on out of your pan, and that's why people love this so much. I don't have to tell you, Mum, you've got it. You swear by it. In fact, tell everyone what's it like to cook in the Durapan.
I absolutely love it. With the handles on the side, it's so easy to pick up.
Yep.
Light and cleans up really well.
Now, talking about the handles on the side, you've got something in the oven. I'm going to let you take that, go over and grab it and bring it back here for us. I'll make you a little space. She's pretty excited about this. Everyone on Facebook saying hi to your mum.
Hi. Ooh. Hi, everybody.
So what have you got for us?
I've got cauliflower au gratin.
Yes. Ooh. You know what? As a kid, Mum would make roast chicken with his cauliflower au gratin, and it was so good. Trav, I'd love a big plate that I could pour this out onto, mate, because I want everyone to see just how delicious this is. And Shannon, I know that you've got to jump on in there and tell everyone we're about to be gone on some of these colours, but look at this, guys, just before you go. Oh, Mum. Oh, yeah. Oh, the memories.
Family favourite.
It sure is. Oh, delicious. Absolutely wonderful.
A family favorite. I'm going to have to get that recipe from you, too. I'm serious. That looks so good.
Doesn't that look so good? And the clean-up, Shannon, of course, is this simple. Very, very easy. Mum, you've done it again. Good job.
I love it. Hey, Chef, I am going to do a quick little update, if that's okay. And we'll have to ask Capri in the kitchen. See, don't say I didn't warn you. They're going to have to clear this away. This is gone. Oh, this is gone. So the red is gone. Well, you know what? I'll keep it out here so you can just see that you're getting two pieces. I love Lorraine. I love Chef's mom. She has that gray and that white in her kitchen. Boy, how classic is that? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Well, you could do two-tone dressing in your kitchen because, again, it's better than a buy one, get one. My slate blue, if you are one of the next 500 people to call, when we say going, gone, the slate blue is almost completely spoken for. You saw us sell the red out in this show. I can almost promise you when Chef is back tomorrow, that slate blue will not be here. There's that turquoise. There's that classic blue. There's that Curtis Stone gray. There's that white. There's that cherry red. Now, the cherry red, that was Lindsay. That was Chef's lovely wife, her pick. And then that black is, I think, okay, last 700, so last 700. And again, thank you so much for your comments on Facebook. We see you there. Let us know what you're gonna be making with your Chef Curtis Stone mandolin, and you could win a $25 gift card. But everybody is a winner chicken dinner when you get our #1 brand, a better than a buy one, get one free. Do not hang up. We've got one for you if you are calling now. I will tell you this though, if you wanna spend, we'll save another $20, go ahead and do our apply and buy on our HSN card. And why not? Because there are always little private sales and, you know, special flex pays. Oh, hey, and then, let me just grab this real quick. We have the final look at your today's special coming up in about 8 or 10 minutes, give or take. This is a 2-hour block with Chef. So your final look at his finest value of the day is, okay, over 10,000 sold. That price goes away after my show. Since it's the last show for the night for Chef, and you even that a level 5 rated safety glove, that non-cut glove, that you could spend almost the price of admission. So we're gonna have your last look coming up in about 5 to 10 minutes. But now, see, you gotta watch on Fridays for Foodie Friday because they do some things for me they don't do for anybody else. And here's a good example of this. This was not originally in my show. It has almost perfect, almost all 5-star customer pick rating. Let me cut to the chase. Let me show you that if purchased separately, because it's a short little airing. It was a last-minute edition just for me and for you. This is pretty much buy a pan, get 2 pans free. Pretty close to that because the 3-quart or 2.8 to be exact is almost $55. The 2-quart is $50. And then the 1.5 quart is another $27 or $26.99. It's over $131 worth of cookware. Everything on Chef's line is 5 flex pay this weekend and no lid sharing. They all have their own lids. You choose it in, I think we do still have the classic red. We do have the turquoise. And then we have the black, and the black was the most popular, and that's the most limited, and they do all nest. So have to defer back to Chef in Australia as he broadcasts live. Chef, I'll tell you what, thank you for doing this, that you guys just picked the best of the lot. So I see Mom, does Mom love the saucepans too?
Mum, what would you use these saucepans for?
Oh, I love the depth of them and so easy to handle. I use this size here for stock. Yep. And it's great for pasta.
It really is.
Yes.
Look, I'm actually deep frying in the pan as well. So you won't believe it, Shannon, but you can deep fry. You can get this up to 450 degrees. Of course, you would never deep fry at that high a temperature. You wouldn't even cook in the oven at that high a temperature. But these shrimp in the panko breadcrumbs, they've almost sold out. I think there's a couple of hundred of them to go around. They are wonderful. I'm going to let them cool just a little, and then Mum and I are going to send you off with a little taste of that. I've got pasta boiling over here. I've got a tomato soup working over there. In my little saucepan, because it's the 1, 2, and 3 quart, right? Which you need all 3 of those, by the way. We're going to make a little sauce, and we're short here on time, Mama. So you help me out. You give that a little stir. I'm going to go to my oven. Trav's getting me a ladle, I believe. And then I've got a beautiful bread and butter pudding here. So you can even bake in it, right? So you'll be using it, of course, for your stocks and your soups and your sauces, for cooking your pastas and your rices, but also, look at that for a dessert.
Yum.
I mean, that's a bread and butter pudding, you guys. Of course, the cleanup of the pan is pretty simple. Let's get a little look in there. Absolutely spotless without really even touching it. But I go in, I give it a quick old wipe, and it's done. So the 3 different sizes are very, very useful because you will use them. Do you have a ladle for me, Trav? Oh, we're getting one in just a moment. Okay, so that gorgeous tomato soup. Over here, I've thrown some meat in. So, Shannon, you can make a little Bolognese sauce, and that's exactly what I was planning to do here. I threw a couple of my grass-fed beef burgers in, and then it's just such an easy thing when you've got the right cookware. Oh, we need to turn that on, don't we, Mama? See, she's like, well, you didn't shut up, so I was just standing here stirring and doing. You know what I'll do? I'll eat one of these crispy prawns, and then there's no way I'll talk. Oh.
Yummy with the panko.
Get them while you can. That is so good.
Did you just debut those panko shrimp? Where were I? Well, why don't I have to buy those? I mean, seriously. Oh, man. Hey,
they're so good.
They are indeed. Hey, just a quick update for you. So, Rick, the black would be the most limited at this point. So the black is the most limited. We have hundreds of people in the ordering process, and I remind you, Just like our slide out pans, we already sold out of one color. We're poised and ready to sell out of another color by the end of next hour. That was a buy one, get one. That was better than a buy one, get one, because these are $41 a piece. If you look at our if purchased separately, one of these sells for almost $60. So by the time you factor in the cost of a lid, I mean, basically, again, not quite a buy one, get one, but it's pretty doggone close, because the 3-quart alone is basically $55. Then the 2-quart is another $50. Then the 1.5-quart is basically another $27. No lid sharing here. Small, there's a little recipe book and guide with this. Metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, 450 degrees in the oven. These beautiful buffet handles, just like any professional grade cookware, they are riveted. So this really subscribes to his professional grade. He is our #1 brand. There are over 4 million of his pans out there. And frankly, we sold this set and it became a runaway customer pick and favorite at $100. So that is, for all intents and purposes, not quite a half off sale, but it's pretty doggone close. And Chef, at the end of the day, all it takes is one piece of your cookware to get people to be a super fan forever. And whether they're doing the buy one, get one slide out pans, or almost like the buy